Last time I had financial freedom was probably 2014 when I moved out here. That was the end of it. Seriously, like 2014. Let's talk about everything. First of all, just so you guys know, new game today in Kunitsu-Gami, Path of the Goddess. A game that everyone keeps asking, what is it? And no one can really answer because, from what we're to understand, it actually is kind of original. It doesn't really fit the mold of many or any modern video games, and that's a good thing, I feel, because we have too many games that just feel too samey. They all copy each other, they all try to fit into a certain genre, and it sounds like Kunitsu-Gami is actually trying to do something different. It's Game Pass. So today, the mainstream is going to be checking this out, experimenting with it, seeing if we like it. Right, Jasper? Do you like Kunitsu-Gami? Just for the record, no one has tipped or anything today, right? Because I didn't get anything. Obviously, I want to be sure that messages are coming through. No one is saying they tried and, you know, I'm not shouting it out, right? Because I've got nothing yet. As of right now, we have 0 tips. So, that's really it. I may never wear that fuzzy vest ever again. All right, everyone, welcome to a new attempt at a playthrough. I'm not sure if this is one that'll stick. It's a game that we've heard things about for the last year or so via various different digital events and the like. It's called Kunitsu-Gami. Or Kunitsu-Gami, from Capcom, running on the RE engine. Apparently, everyone says it's visually stunning. It's a visually stunning game. So it continues. Like, the stage isn't over. We've only beaten the first half. Now we have to do the next level of defilements. The next thing. Wow, this stinks. I mean, I'm being honest. This is so boring. Like, is it different from other stuff that I've played recently? Yes, for sure. But this is, like, so boring. So, yeah, exactly. Apollo said, I bet the whole game is this. Right, so likely what it is every stage is going to introduce some new enemies, but you'll have new troops. So you can put different kinds of troops around to stop certain kind of enemies. On one stage, you have flying enemies, so you want more archers. On another stage, it's more ground enemies, so you want more woodcutters or a guy to break guard, or, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, there'll be bosses, but, dude, I'm sorry, this is, like, really boring. Like, and you saw, we just stood there for, like, 10 minutes as the enemies just kept coming through the gates, the same 2 enemies. And that's all it's going to be. There's only 2 enemy types right now. It's like, I guess, yeah. Joel says, what? It's just an elaborate tower defense game? I wouldn't even call it elaborate. It's just a tower defense game, right? You know what? This is why in the advertisements that they had for the game, or not the advertisements, remember when they were showing it at like Game Fest and stuff? This is why they literally didn't show the real combat. Because they realized if they showed what the game really was, people were going to be like, that's not interesting, right? Because it's not. Because it's not interesting. I mean, there's a zillion tower defense games out there to play. This is a mainstream one made by Capcom on a console with good graphics. It's quite boring. Like, I don't know how this game would work unless you're into this totally, or you have a streaming audience that's used to it. Again, this was an experiment for me. I didn't know what the game was. I was curious because it was on Game Pass and it looked nice. But this seems to me like this is going to be so boring, time-consuming, just sitting around, killing 5 zillion generic enemies. You know, ugh. What do you guys think? I'm not kidding you. People in chat are like, go play some Street Fighter. It's not true. No one believes you. You're an idiot. Which also is made by Capcom, incidentally. Yeah, I would say the art style and the music are great, but the gameplay elements are so boring that I can't imagine actually doing a playthrough of this. Like, already, I'm literally 1 hour in, and I'm actually bored. After, like, the first stage, I'm like, okay, this is the tutorial. Now it's going to pick up. It's like, oh, here's the second stage. It's the same as the first. Exactly. Yeah, this is a Capcom game. It runs on the RE engine. I guess they don't all work. I don't even know what to say. This is quite boring to me and to the audience. Like, the people who are here are outright saying, yeah, this is kind of boring. Do something else. So I guess I gotta listen. So if you like this game, check it out. Kunitsu-Gami, Path of the Goddess. I think for me, that's gonna be it. I get, like, it looks nice, but that's about it. Like, that's actually the only thing I can say. It looks nice, and I like the soundtrack. but those gameplay elements are so dated and boring. I feel like I could have played this, like, actually, you know, someone said Maximilian said if it's like a PS2 game. I mean, yeah, you could have totally played this game on PS2, just with worse graphics, but you absolutely could have played this on PS2. I don't even see the point, right? Like, now you know why this was a Game Pass game, right? And you know why they never actually showed, like, a blowout of how the game plays. That's why. What a fucking idiot. Wow. Well, I guess that's it. I gave it a shot. I certainly was not expecting to be done with the game in an hour. I thought we would get more out of it than that. That's pretty disappointing. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not very happy with that, but at the same time, I didn't pay for it, so I guess it's fine. I guess this is the whole idea of Game Pass game, you know what I mean? Like, okay, I guess we're done. Combined with tower defense, then maybe it could be something original and unique. But no, it's like tap, 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 or oh, here's more enemies. Tap, 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 tap. Wow. All right, guys, that's it. Kunitsu-Gami, it's a dud. What else can I say? Sorry that it was so boring, and at least I gave it a try. I hope you enjoyed. Yeah. Well, guys, again, I tried, guys, but I'll totally agree with you. I'm bored to tears. I literally don't want to play it anymore. I mean, what do you want to do? Elden Ring would be kind of stupid because what if I beat it? First of all, no one's here for Elden Ring. Like, the Elden Ring crowd is not here. The people who are usually here, who are, you know, who like Elden Ring and contribute and support and give me advice and help me with builds, they're not here. Because they weren't expecting that was going to happen, right? So, yeah, I mean, we could do Street Fighter 6 Ranked. Tonight, I'm doing Street Fighter 6 Casual with Brian, but I could do some Street Fighter 6 Ranked now for a couple of hours. I really don't even know what else to do. There's nothing else going on right now to really play. We could hang out for 2 hours. If you want to sit here and talk for 2 hours, we could do that. Oh, excuse me. No, I'm not. Guys, listen. I'm not buying any games now. Look, buy System Shock. I'm in the midst of a week. Yesterday was one of the slowest days I've had in months. Today, I have $0 in tips, and I only have 2 hours left on my stream. I can't buy games now. Okay? You understand? The idea is when things are going good, then you can purchase things. I can't buy a game right now. I would say either Street Fighter or just a chill session of hanging out. You tell me what's going on, right? I don't know. You explain to me what the hell's happening right now. I have no clue. People had asked me to try that. That's why I wanted to play it, because it was on Game Pass, and people asked me, would you try it? I was like, yeah, I'll try it. I'm willing to give it a shot, right? I don't know. What do you want to do? No, I don't think that Q&A is going to work, considering the fact you guys didn't have many questions for the podcast. I don't think that doing Q&A is going to work. Huh? No, not Game Pass Exploration now. What's the point of doing Game Pass Exploration now when we're not going to have time for Game Pass? I guess we're going to play Street Fighter. I don't know what else to say. We'll do some ranked Street Fighter now. That was seriously so disappointing. Like, and you know what it is? That's exactly why they didn't show real gameplay of that game ever, right? Not in any of those presentations or whatever. They literally not once showed the game because they were like, oh, if people see what this game really is, they're not going to be interested. I didn't know it was tower defense. I thought, like, you'd have that element, but I thought that there'd be more to it. You know what I mean? I didn't think it would be pure tower defense, like, with no real variation. Yikes. I guess I'm gonna post up on Twitter and on my main page that we're changing, and I have to pee. Excuse me, and then I guess we'll get started. Derek, if we're not playing the game anymore, how do you think it went? What do you think? And I literally just described on stream what I thought of the game. Thanks, Derek. All right, now guys, we're gonna do 2 hours of Street Fighter 6 Ranked. Tonight we're doing Casual with Brian. It's a lot of Street Fighter 6 for today. I get it. Please support the stream. So far, I'm not kidding you. This is the least supported stream I've done all year. I don't think I've done a single stream this year that has received 0 tips so far, and we have less than 2 hours left. So, I don't know what's going on. I'm not aware of anything. If you like Street Fighter, if you like me, please support the stream in some way. I would appreciate that. You know, I will give you shout-outs and stuff when I get a chance. But, you know, but yeah, it would be great to see some support. Sorry that, you know, the stream didn't work out as planned. I was hoping Kunitsu-Gami was going to be something interesting. It most certainly was not. Right? Please understand that if you come by and you cannot contribute don't feel bad. It's not mandatory that you come by and you contribute anything other than just watching the stream and interacting. Okay, really? Seriously? I mean that. I don't do this for the money. There are many other things I could do for money that are a lot more consistent and are a lot less stressful than these people who harass me online every day. Trust me. I do this because I love it, and I do this because you guys tell me there's meaning behind it, and that makes me feel like this is something worthwhile that I need to keep doing. All right? By the way, 2 tips just came in. Are you kidding me? You're kidding me. 2 tips came in immediately because I switched games. Wow, that's pretty remarkable, actually. Thanks for the money, stupid fuck.